So now we are going to start rolling out the calf muscles. You can use either a smooth or a textured roller. You might want to place a towel over it to soften the pressure a little. Lean on your hands. One leg is supporting your weight, and we start rolling, turning the foot outward to the little toe, rolling up to the knee, then turning the calf muscles inward and rolling back up. This way, we roll both the inner and outer parts of our calf muscles. Please work within a pain scale of 1 to 10. You should not feel pain higher than a 4. This is very important because if you apply too much pressure, you could make things worse. Our goal is to relieve tension and work on trigger points only within a range where you can breathe comfortably and relax. If you feel sparks in your eyes, your nervous system may respond with even more spasms. Now, we'll leave the roller in the middle of our calf. Lower the pelvis, place the other leg on top for more pressure, and work the foot. If you experience significant pain, we recommend not rolling, but rather placing the other leg down or applying more pressure to work the limbs. Now let's turn the foot outward to work the outer calf muscle. Again, place the other leg on top and make circular movements. If you feel discomfort or pain, remove the top leg, sit comfortably, and work on those tight areas similarly. Then, switch to the inner side. Here, I apply light pressure, making the same circular movements. This area is usually less painful. If this feels uncomfortable, just sit upright. Place your hand and rotate the leg. Your goal is to feel a pleasant release of fatigue and tension. Let's work on the calf of the other leg. Remember to turn it outward towards the little toe, rolling up and down, up and down. Similarly, you can place the other leg on top. If the sensation isn't intense enough, you can do this with added pressure from the other leg. But beginners usually find the first method sufficient. Leave the leg in place. Start working with the foot, moving it forward and back, flexing and extending. This way, we contract and relax the muscle, penetrating deeper into the tissues with the roller. Turn to the outer side and start making circular movements. You can also place the other leg on top. Each movement can be done for 10 seconds, but no more than 40. If you feel that this is the right spot and you want to continue rolling, then please do not exceed 40 seconds. Make circular movements in the opposite direction. Myofascial release is a fantastic technique. If you make it a habit to work with your muscles at the end of the workday, within a week you will notice that you wake up feeling not tired, but rather energized and with a pleasant sensation in your body. Next, we move on to the back of the thigh. You can roll both legs simultaneously or one at a time, with one leg supported and rolling the roller from the glutes down and back. It's better to use a textured roller for the back of the thigh. Now, move the roller under the other leg. Start rolling along the inner side of the thigh and then turn to the outer side. We don't roll the roller over the IT band. We avoid this area because it's connective tissue, and our focus is on the muscles. We don't work near joints or lymph nodes because pressing on them is not recommended. Rolling the IT band is also not advisable as it can be very painful. Let's move on to working on the glute muscles. Cross one leg over the other. The knee that is turned outward should aim toward the floor. Sit on the roller so that the glute that's rolling is on the roller, and the other glute may slightly shift off the roller. This way, we can get deeper into the muscles. Do the same on the other glute. Place one leg over the other and roll, aiming the knee toward the floor. The lower you go, the more you'll reach the small gluteal muscle. Next, we move to the front of the thigh. Let's use a smooth roller because discomfort will be inevitable. I recommend working on the front of the thigh by standing with one leg on the roller, not lying down. This way, it's easier to maintain a neutral spine position. Otherwise, your lower back might arch, which can lead to pain. Leave one knee on the floor. Place the other leg on the roller just above the kneecap. start rolling from that zone to the hip joint, but not all the way to the fold. We don't work near joints or lymph nodes. The first step is to roll back and forth. Again, 10 seconds per movement. It will likely hurt. If it's too painful, put more weight on your hands to support your body. Lift your legs slightly towards you and reduce the area you're rolling over. Start by rolling from the knee to the middle of the thigh, then from the middle of the thigh to the hip joint. And finally, stay in small areas. If it's very painful, stay in one spot and try to breathe calmly. Relax the muscle and sink the roller into the muscle. If it's manageable, continue rolling while supporting yourself on your forearms. Position the roller under the middle of the thigh and bend your knee. This might feel unpleasant. Tilt the thigh 5 degrees in one direction and then the other. Now, with the knee bent, roll the pre-tensioned muscle. Remember, the pain should not exceed a level of 4 on the scale. Now switch to the other leg. Do the same as you did with the previous leg. We've worked on the legs. Now I'll show you a couple of exercises for the back. Please note, we do not work on the lower back. The lumbar spine is not suited for rolling with a roller. There is no bony corset protecting our organs there, only muscle. You cannot relax lying on a roller. Place the roller under your shoulder blades. Hands behind your head. Bring your elbows forward and then slightly open them to the sides. Take a breath. Now, we move on to tilts to the left and right. Place the roller under your neck. Here, simply roll from side to side. Make 8 gentle movements. Without making any sudden movements, stay on one side and lower your chin down and up, down, and up, down, and up. Roll to the other side and do the same. Down, up, down, up. Stay in this position. Move slightly lower so that the base of your skull is resting directly on the roller. Begin to lower and raise your chin. Down, up. Gently stand up through the side.